their bond unbreakable.
Tonight, they celebrated their friendship.
They also said goodbye to Max, who was leaving for a year abroad.
To Max! Zara raised her glass, her eyes sparkling with unshed tears.
We'll miss you.
To new adventures, Max replied, his voice thick with emotion.
He couldn't imagine being away from his friends for so long. The night continued, filled with shared stories and laughter. But beneath the joy, a current of sadness ran deep. They wouldn't be the same without Max. They knew it. They wouldn't be the same without Max. None of them wanted this night to end.
I have an idea, Jake exclaimed, his eyes gleaming mischievously.
Let's spend the night at the old Blackwood Hotel.
A collective gasp went around the table. The Blackwood Hotel was rumored to be haunted, a place of shadows and whispers. Legend had it that guests disappeared there, never to be seen again.
Are you crazy? Emily shuddered. That place is creepy.
Come on, Em, Jake pressed, his grin widening. Don't be such a scaredy cat. It'll be an adventure.
One by one, he wore down their resistance. The allure of the unknown, the thrill of a challenge, proved too strong to resist. They piled into Jake's car, a sense of foreboding settling over them as they drove towards the outskirts of town. The Blackwood Hotel loomed before them, its silhouette stark against the moonlit sky. The old iron gates creaked open as they entered the hotel grounds. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of decay and the weight of forgotten memories. Inside, cobwebs clung to every corner, and dust lay thick on the threadbare furniture. The air was stale and cold, sending shivers down their spines.
This place is even creepier on the inside, whispered Chloe, her voice barely audible.
They made their way to the lobby, their footsteps echoing in the oppressive silence. Behind the dusty counter, a single key hung on a tarnished hook. It was attached to a leather tag with the number 13 scrawled on it in faded ink. Room 13. The number sent a chill down their spines. But they had come too far to turn back now. Room 13 was as eerie as the rest of the hotel. The wallpaper peeled from the walls, revealing faded floral patterns that hinted at a long-gone era. The furniture was draped in dusty white sheets, giving the room a spectral appearance. They unpacked their bags, their earlier excitement replaced by a growing unease. The silence was broken only by the creaking of the old building and the occasional scuttling sound coming from within the walls.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Max asked, trying to sound brave, but even he couldn't shake off the feeling that they were being watched. A sudden gust of wind rattled the windows, and the sound of whispering voices seemed to drift from the hallway outside. They huddled together, their hearts pounding in unison. They were trapped in a nightmare, and it was only just beginning. The temperature in the room plummeted. The air grew heavy, making it difficult to breathe. They felt a presence in the room with them, cold and menacing. Then, they saw it. A translucent figure materialized in the corner of the room, its form shimmering like heat haze. It was the figure of a young woman, her face pale and drawn, her eyes filled with a deep sadness. Emily screamed, scrambling back until she bumped into the wall. Jake jumped to his feet, his face white with terror. Tina covered her eyes, unable to bear the sight of the ghostly apparition. The figure turned towards them, and a low moan escaped its lips. It reached out a hand, its touch icy cold as it brushed against Max's cheek.
Gasp!
He gasped, his blood turning to ice. The friends were paralyzed with fear, their screams trapped in their throats.